You need to love yourself more. What you need is some self-care. Have you ever tried self-love? All of these are well-meaning statements, and I hold my hands up high, I've said them all before. I had a recorded conversation last week and we were talking about self-love. And when I listened to it back, I found myself getting quite irritated by what I was saying. So I asked myself, what was it that was irritating me? I came to some conclusions, and one of them was that asking someone who might be in a perpetual cycle of self-loathing to love themselves might not be that helpful. What is self-love? Is it even actually possible? And if you answer yes to both of those questions, how on earth can you even achieve it? First things first, what is self-love?
I love you. No. I love you. No, I love you. Yeah, I really do.
Well, it's sometimes easier to begin with what something isn't. Self-love isn't arrogance, it isn't narcissism, and it's not an overinflated ego. It's much simpler than that. It's self-compassion, self-kindness, self-forgiveness, self-worthiness, and self-respect. These are all ways of treating yourself that create that feeling of being loved, much like you would your parents, your siblings, your children, your friends, or your pets. Those relationships are filled with nurturing, support, kindness, good intentions, and most of all, effort. Is self-love actually possible? Of course it is, but maybe just not right away. Think of it as meeting a new friend. It's not very often that you fall head over heels in love with somebody when you first meet them. First you get to know them and you start recognizing and focusing on things that you like about them. It starts with liking that person. This requires effort and it requires time. So start noticing what you notice as you begin to get to know yourself. Are you kind? Are you generous? Are you caring? Are you hardworking? What do you like about yourself? Is it even possible to have self-love or to love yourself? Yes, it is. But it may be easier to start with getting to know yourself first. And you can do this by putting effort and practice into learning to like yourself. Then that liking yourself might evolve into love. I had a friend that told me about a client they had that bought themselves a gift on Amazon and had it gift wrapped because they said that they were worth it and they loved unwrapping presents. What a wonderful way to show yourself how much you're worth it. But it's also about catching those unhelpful moments of self-talk. You know, those moments where you're in the mirror and you're saying unkind things to yourself or even to other people. So a great rule of thumb is, if you wouldn't say it to someone you care about, then don't say it to yourself. And if you do judge that moment, just politely correct yourself. That uncomfortable feeling that you're getting, that's saying all of this is nonsense and it's ridiculous and you'd feel and look like an idiot for doing it all. That's the problem, right there. That's what needs addressing. And of course you're going to get resistance and of course you're going to get fight back, but it takes two people to have a fight, at least. And I wonder what would happen if you stopped giving energy and effort to that fighting and you just reassured and offered yourself some empathy, playfulness, and kindness.